With an association or membership e-commerce site, one of the biggest opportunities that you'll have for your CSRs is making it really easy for them to look up the customer. Now, this may seem really simple, but believe it or not, a lot of membership and association e-commerce platforms don't have this capability as something that's really turnkey and off the shelf. Specifically, a lot of members are not going to remember all of their information whenever they get in touch with a CSR. Now, the CSR may be working with a member over chat, they might be working with them over email, or they might be working with them via phone, or possibly multiple of those different mediums. Whatever the format and medium for their interaction with the customer, typically they're going to get some information or possibly just a little sliver that's pretty specific to your membership types. We recommend being able to look up based on the organization, the name of the individual, the email address, possibly a phone number, a membership ID, and possibly, depending on how secure your membership process should be for your organization, some kind of verification PIN or other form to double verify, or some form of sending a notification to them or a multi-factor ID, so we can verify that who we're talking with is actually the owner of the account. Now, ultimately, once we've done all this and the customer service rep has access to the right account, hopefully within a few keystrokes, as you can see here in this example screen, they have the ability to quick search, find the right member, and then drill into that additional detail. Now, this is really, again, one of the most important aspects of the CSR role is getting to the right member and having the relevant supporting information related to that member as quickly as possible. We're providing customer service and customer support, and by definition, speed is absolutely vitally important. Now, the other thing that we want to make sure of here is that we're not accessing or sharing information that we shouldn't be, and that customer service rep isn't able to sort of abuse some of the system. Now, this may seem like an edge case, but it's one that's become quite important for different associations and membership groups, because you can have customer service reps accessing information out of curiosity within the system if you're not careful. This could be a scenario where they're looking up very prominent people who are members of your organization. It could be sensitive folks who maybe have control over something important. And even though it's an edge case, it's something that we like to point out with the security of your system, that the CSRs also have appropriate rights, but those rights are limited to just what they need. So that the different CSRs can't access every single bit of data within your system unless that's how you want it to work. And you're going to want to work with, we recommend at least, a vendor who thinks about these kind of things and is aware of them. Now, the other thing that we'll point out with this lookup dashboard for the customer is the ability to dynamically pull in the data and have a source of truth for where this data is going to live. Whenever a customer signs up for your e-commerce system, whether it's a membership, certification, association type of platform, does their information get persisted beyond the e-commerce system itself and into back office systems and front office systems? And which of those are the source of truth? It can be any of those platforms, but ultimately we want to make sure that you're considering how this workflow is going to go if you have a CSR updating possibly in a Zendesk platform or a CRM, and then possibly an accounting team member is updating within the ERP platform. And then the customer is going in and updating their billing information and processing a payment within e-commerce. All of these can impact the data and the reliability of the data that the CSR is getting at, and being able to access this in as real time as possible can make a huge difference for a CSR. Think about the common scenario. A lot of customers, whenever they have issues, they are new customers that are trying to get through the process. They may be dealing with a renewal, they may be dealing with a billing issue, a certification issue, etc. And they have probably just ran into it and couldn't get past it within the last few minutes even, in many cases. So if they're in touch with your CSR team, it's really important for the CSRs that the data be as crisp and fresh as possible at all times. With that said, we're going to share a lot more detail about the CSR experience in some of the upcoming videos. We encourage you to take a look at those, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.